Sherry. Ya, mute your thing, Machete. Coño, me tienes sordo, loco. Check.
New York City, New York, Knicks. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, ball. We are not stopping, aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange, and everybody starving. Hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at three. Bam! Jalen Brunson does it again. Timeout.
Que lo que, mi gente, what's good, what's good? It's your boy Ruel. You know what it is. The 1/4 of the host here, the Organic Fanatics. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We had a little bit later than what we normally do for you guys. It's Saucy Sunday, but Lord knows I need a sauce after watching this game. I am sober, and we got the fam out here. I got New Knicks out there. He's putting, he's doing Papa Knicks thing here. But we got on the other side of that, who you see on the screen out there, two shiras, brr, que lo que? Brother from another mother, same father, the Most High. What's good, my guy?
What's up? What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Replay gang, you know what it is. Smash that like button, subscribe, get us to 500 so we can start getting some merch out. And you know what I'm saying? Do some big things.
Okay. I don't know if his feelings are he's a little down, but we're about to turn the fuck up over here. We got Machete in the building, Machetazo, que lo que? That's my brother, Sangre, manito. What's good, my guy?
Que lo que, mi gente, la sent through the air. Sorry, I can't see the video right now. I got a little technical difficulties, but shouts out there to Ruel, Castle King, Knicks Nation. What's going on? Two shots. Paw. Let's talk some Knicks.
Let's go. New Knicks is gonna jump on here a little bit later. He's putting his little grandbaby to sleep. Salute to New Knicks. He'll be jumping on. He'll be popping in there, but he's out there doing pushing the lullabies. I don't know if you're gonna hear my brother sing, but apparently the baby likes it. Salute to you guys. Salute to the Knicks fan, Knicks base. We out here again. Another one. We played.
Real quick before you start, Mangelo said to hit the X on the right. I don't know what that means.
Hold on. Hold on.
I can see the chat now. You feel me?
My bad. Hey, can you guys hear me now? I think you can hear me now. I think I was probably muted again. Listen, guys. Yeah, you're working. I'm working on it a little bit. Forgive me on it, but we on it. So I'm gonna go. Did you guys hear anything? Let me see. Did you guys miss anything? You guys probably missed the whole thing anyway. What's your boy Ruel? You got the intros. We'll go straight past the intros. If you can hear me now, I think you can because I just saw the microphone that I had unclicked anyway. But it's your boy Ruel. We back at it again. We got the niggas, and thank you, Two Shots, for being on point. You know what I'm saying? We got
We upgraded, baby. I can see the chat now. Feel me?
You can see the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I am not on the chat. I can't see it. But salute my guy. Hey, we here. So I'm gonna just name myself Ruel, the technical difficulties guy, and it's the technologist, not the user. Just so you know, it's not user.
He said the purple bar on the top of the Discord call. We hear you.
Can you hear me now, or you cannot?
This is word for word what he said. Bro, the purple bar on top of the Discord call. We hear you.
Okay. I got it. I clicked the purple bar, so now it's out of there. And now you guys can hear me. You know what I'm saying? LD, learning through. Is that better? Is that better than Angelo? The purple bar's gone? I think that's what he was saying there. and now you can hear me. Now, see how that rough intro that we just had right now? That's exactly how this game went today. Just how we, you know what I'm saying? My feet were in the mud, the technical. That's how this offensive game went today. Just in general, the game in general. Rough game today. We played the Miami Sweet. Disgusting game in my opinion, but we'll get to some of that. It was 115-107. The Heat beat us. The Miami Sweet was just tough pill to swallow. I was okay. I was feeling good. We beat Boston. You know what I'm saying? There was no sweat. Kind of like Jaylen Brown's hair dye all over OG. You know what I'm saying? You just wiped it. Nah, too soon for that one? Too soon? All right. Tough game to watch. 115-107. I can go into it. We'll go into other stats. I thought it was a tough game. So for me watching the game, I didn't see what Mike Brown has been preaching for. And I'm not coming at Mike Brown, just so you know. I'm just saying the offense of what we were working on. I didn't see a lot of movement in the game. I didn't see a lot of ball. You can see we were trying to move the ball, but then it started getting a little bit stuck. We didn't have much rotation. 2 shots, we're saying the shots weren't going in. Go ahead and give me some of your feedback on what you saw before I go on a rant here, which I'm going to. I'm going to go on a rant. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, man. I disagree respectfully, 100%. I thought ball movement was great. Player movement was great. I thought they executed the plays that they had to execute. The only thing that went wrong was the shots wasn't just falling. It is what it is, you know. It's a make or miss league, and we was missing. And unfortunately, you know, every single time that we had an open look, or it felt like every single time we had an open look, it just didn't go in. The only person that had it, Captain Clutch, you know, of course, you know, you need to be able to give him some sort of assistance. His right hand man, or his supposed right hand man, Cat, no show. Jordan Clarkson, no show. Shamit, no show. And you just go down the list. You go down the list. I mean, excuse me. The only other person I think had a decent game was Bridges. Bridges did do a lot of things that I like. Again, off ball movement, bringing up the ball, all that good stuff. But you know what I'm saying? It happens. It's game 3. We're still working out the kinks. And, you know, when we take the shots, we needed to fall. That's pretty much it. I'm not mad at nobody. It's just we had an off night.
Okay. Listen, 2 shots saying that it's an off night, just not mad. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I like it, though. All right. Hey, listen, an average, valid opinion on here. Machetazo, your thoughts on what you saw tonight? What did you think that you noticed? Anything different from what 2 shots said? I know you were calling a trap game earlier. You were saying to watch out for the trap game. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts on what you meant by that or what you saw.
Yeah, I said it was going to be a trap game because when they're playing Miami in their home court, it was their opening night. And we had to be careful because...
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second. He says, Ruel, put up your mic volume.
All right, I'll bring it closer. All right, dale. Go ahead, Machete. I'll come closer. Dale. Go ahead, Machete.
Yeah, you know, we had to be careful because, you know, we're playing of all the opponents that we played, you know, the Clevelands and the Bostons, Miami is like, you know, the ones who play us the hardest. Of course. You know, these guys, you know, we're going to play them at home. It was a home opener. Spoelstra's a good coach, a great coach. I mean, Joe and Atkins, you know, they're great coaches, but Spoelstra is, you know, the best, one of the best. And he wasn't gonna let the New Yorkers come in as much as he hates New York fans and the way we were, which give, you know, shouts out to the crowd. They were pretty loud in there, the New York fans, but it wasn't enough. If it wasn't from Brunson, you know, I was kind of getting mad. He was playing a little bit of hero ball, but thank goodness for him because he was the only offense that we had because Cat wasn't in it. he really wasn't into it, man. You could see it in his face. Something was distressing him. I don't know why.
Wait,
Maybe they were
you mean not getting
tired.
the basketball? You mean not getting a pass?
Oh my
It could
god.
be whatever it was. You could see the frustration in his face. It could be, that we were playing all the games that we've won, even in the preseason, were games at home. So now this was our first away game. I mean, it's the second game of was the third game of the season.
Third.
You know, and the first game away. So and we're going into a hostile environment. So you know how it is when we play in the 305 and the 786 and all that shit.
Where's Johnny
So
Harris?
it could be that.
No.
It could be jet lag. It could be they could have stayed up, eating, partying, whatnot. You know how they do. You know how
I'm going with the
you
latter.
know how it is when we go
I'm
down
going with the
and
latter. Them chilling.
It could be hangover. It could be anything. But it was a really off night because we weren't hitting any of our shots. Jordan Clarkson, you can see what people talk about that he could be good sometimes, but then he can give us he could have a night like he had tonight. Missing layups, missing
Missing
three-pointers.
layup. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy what we were seeing out there from that guy. But we gotta let them all get in sync. It was just his third game. It's not a big deal. And you said also in the chat that Miami usually very good in the beginning of the season, but then it kind of wears out. But we'll see. But they had a good point guard backing up the guy that was out. They had that good that was that big Brazilian guy. Is he Brazilian?
Yeah, Fonseca, he's Italian.
I thought they had him there.
Fonseca and then Marquez.
L'Italiano. I'm sorry, my bad. L'Italiano in there.
And then
He
Marquez, the
was pretty
Mexican.
good. He hits the three. He was a big physical guy in there that they got with Bam. So they got pretty good. I think they got a decent thing going on in Miami. They're going to be pretty competitive. We can't say they're not going to be competitive. But Spo knows how to play his bench, and he brought the best out of them against an opponent like us. But we'll adjust later on. Third game of the season, not that big a deal.
I mean,
Shout out to Keith. I see you, brother.
okay. Listen, we got two shots watching the chat over here. Two shots is in the building. I mean, this is the most he's seen the chat forever. So he's excited. Oh, wait a minute. Is it Paul? Put the babies down. Paul Sheik, what up? Paul Sheik in the building.
Yeah, salute everybody.
Hey, listen to the whispers. Watch it. He's whispering.
Salute.
Salute to everybody.
Salute to your West fam. Salute to Ruel. Salute to Two Shots. Salute to Machete Makes. Mike the Specialist. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody out here doing the duties.
Salute to ATL. My brothers, in tribute to Keith Watkins and the ATL, my brothers doing that representation of the Yin Yang Twins, that whisper song. Let me tell you, whisper in your ear. My boy's whispering out there. Salute to my
Pause.
You too young even for the Yin Yang Twins? Damn.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying pause, man. You know what that song is about. Pause.
Oh, you're right. Anyway, but I was just saying. Anyway, nonetheless, salute to Keith Watkins in the building. Appreciate him, especially in the chat. Who's always busy doing this thing. Salute to my guy. All right. New Knicks is out there. New Knicks. You saw the beatdown. You in Miami. Did you feel was it the hurricane out there? What was throwing the New York Knicks off in the atmosphere? What happened out there?
I ain't even gonna lie. I was busy with the baby, so I didn't see.
Where you at? You breaking up? Where you
I ain't even see a little bit of the outcome.
You choppy, brother. You choppy.
Wherever you was at before, you. All right.
I said,
right there.
Yeah. I didn't get to see the game, but the outcome is ridiculous. I don't know how we lose to the Heat. I don't know how this is possible. We just beat Cleveland. We just beat the Celtics. How the fuck do we lose to the Miami Sweets?
And that, I mean, I don't know if because of the first couple of games that we had that we were just crashing on them, you know what I'm saying? Like that they were almost playoff atmosphere type games early. From Cleveland game was a barn burner from the beginning. So was our second game home, a lot of energy. that they came tired or they just was chilling. They were doing the yacht club parties, the South Beach, hitting the club. Something happened because for everybody to be off like that, everybody. Yabusele wasn't hitting anything. Hook Porty missed. He almost missed the backboard on that easy. He almost missed the backboard. He threw his. he felt somebody right here. Somebody was breathing on Buddy, and he just said, "Aye." I don't know, bro. That game, it was Clarkson off. What? Listen, one of the best players today, I have to give Kolek. Other than those two crazy ass passes he did, other than those two, I gotta give it to the young bull. The young bull came out there aggressive. Yabusele in 3 games looks a little rough. He looks a little rough.
I told you he got a football player body, man. Homie got to get in the weight room and start doing cardio. Like, put the weights down, because you already brolic as shit. Start getting that cardio up, brother.
Listen, when I saw him earlier in the summer, I could have sworn he was in the 260s. Which is still...
No.
He's now 283, I think it was, 280 plus.
He gotta be way above 3s, bro.
You think he's over 3? I know 280,
Yo,
bro. He's...
Look at his arms. Look at his legs. And then, no more. Look at his derriere. Like, it's all fucking shit, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be on some homo shit, but like... Yo, the nigga's like built like a fucking brick house.
That is the epitome of pause. But that's an epitome of pause. Like, there's no reason. I don't care how.
Son, you looking at niggas bunny in the feed?
That's
what is we doing?
Yo, was that on the timeouts? You looking at it like what's that?
bro. Nah, let's be real though. He's fucking hard to miss.
Did Machete fall asleep?
No, he's go.
Yo, Machete, get your ass on the nigga.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We just
get your ass on the thing.
Yo, you ain't hear what Tusha said? Did you notice Yabusele's derriere? He's yo, what? I don't know where this pod just went. It just
Hey man, this is TOS after dark. You feel me? Like, I'm in the office.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it is what it is.
Yo, that's TFO. The fuck out of here, nigga. What the fuck? That ain't TOF. I don't know what that is, yo. I'm not looking at buttons there. Yo.
Nah. But, like, real talk, though. The homie that is fuck. Like, yo, put the weights down. We not over here trying to be... Mr. Strongman, fucking trying to get the world's strongest man. You know what I'm saying? Put the weights down, brother, and hit the cardio.
Yo, that was I can't even recover from that. Okay, yo, M Special's in the chat, and he just gave you a Jada kiss, flagrant on the play. He threw a flag on the play, like Joe and Jada. He threw a flag. Flagrant.
He gave me a red card.
That's it, yo. Timeout. Get him out of here, yo. That was, yo. Thank you, Keith Watkins. You see the help? Instant left. See, we needed you, Keith. Instant left. Looking at cheeks to determine if you can play.
I'm saying, bro. Like, don't get me there, because I'll be on my Diddy shit.
Yo, what? Hey, listen. This is not brought to you by the TOF. His thoughts are his own opinion. We're gonna let him ride with that one. Pause. Hey, yo.
Hey, the opinions expressed in this channel is not, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put out that blurb.
The views and opinions of all the
opinions
members here.
of the other hosts are not of the TOF factor. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not gonna go. We let people express their opinions. We don't condone all the opinions as a co-host here.
You know what I'm saying?
But I hear you though. I mean, he's definitely solid. He looks a little bit slow. Clyde said it. He just doesn't look comfortable. But I mean, it's like you don't forget to play basketball like that. In this game especially. I understand the game where we're running at a fast pace, but the whole game we played half court. It looked like Tibbs was coaching today. If I'm gonna be honest, it looked like it looked like Tibbs was coaching today. I did not see the rotations as much. I saw the 5
No.
players. I saw the starting
Hold on.
5. Yo,
Hold on.
Tibbs.
Did you just take a shot at Tibbs?
I'm just saying it looked familiar. This style of play looked very familiar. It looked very,
Nah,
you
yo,
know.
no. That's why we have a flash flood right now
Yeah.
because homie just took a shot at
Hey,
Tibbs.
but Shams, hey,
Holy moly!
Shams did report it though. Shams did report that Tibbs was caught in the locker room talking with Mike Brown. He's going on the round tour giving tips. He went and gave. He went and talked to Boston. Boston lost. Thibodeau was talking to Mike Brown. We lost. So you know, there's got to be some coincidence there. You know, I'm just saying. It looked like a Mike Brown game. I mean, a Thibodeau game. I don't know. Can we talk about the elephant in the room? Can we listen? Can we talk about the elephant in the room? Can we just bring it out?
Are we talking about the NBA
No,
and the Mafia?
no, I'm not talking about that. Where the fuck is Mitch? Where the fuck is Mitch? What happened to Mitchell Robinson? Are we just gonna come out and tell us that he's injured? Can you just say that he sprained or re-injured the foot so we know instead of like you're doing your you're doing
Load management?
the load management, bro? We seen it. We watched the game in Minnesota where he sprained it and never came back since. We seen it. It's not like he was in practice and then nobody saw that he got injured and then just say he injured and we're taking the time. What are you guys thoughts on Mitchell Robinson? Is that worrisome to you that you guys have seen 3 games in, hasn't really practiced? He's supposed to be the starter that we all said he definitely deserves. It's a contract year for him. Am I the only one maybe tripping too soon? Am I tripping?
Well, I mean, if he fractured his foot, how the fuck is he gonna start?
Well, we don't know. That's the
Yeah, I
whole
mean,
point.
well,
Nobody's saying anything.
I mean,
But he not even getting burned, bro.
We talking about
you
practice.
know,
Talking about practice. He ain't practicing. You can't practice.
we all know Mitch is injured. I don't think it's a big deal. It's the beginning of the season. This is only the 3rd game. Like I mean, we're over projecting. It's almost like preseason, bro. You gotta give shit time to gel. Like this nigga's 3rd actual game. Under the Mike Brown system, which is supposed to be speed. I couldn't tell you because I haven't seen. I didn't see this last game, so I couldn't tell you what the pace was like and any of that. But if Yabusele's, in there, it's gonna take him time for him to gel with the guys because he's the newest member we have. The same way Bridges and Cat last year had to adapt to the players that we got is the same thing for all the new players. Clarkson's gonna go through it. Yabusele's gonna go through it. All the new players are gonna go through it.
Keith Watkins.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead, Machete. Go ahead. Go ahead, Machete.
I agree. I think where everybody's just a little overreacting right now. He's experimenting. He's playing Yabusele in there with Clarkson, with Tyler Kolick. Plays like he's just experimenting. We're experimenting. We're in an experimenting phase right now. We're playing guys who haven't played together. They weren't together all year. When the times that we are successful when we're playing is usually when we're playing the majority of the veterans, the guys that had been there, that were there last year. But right now we're throwing Shaman in there with Clarkson, and we had no Deuce tonight for personal reasons. Our prayers out there to his family or whatever he's going through. But we had no McBride. It wasn't. Bridges still plays very hard. I like his energy. Josh Hart also just getting in there his 2nd game. Like I said, they played away. They played in the 305 and in the 786, and we don't. It's very hard. Well, it's not hard. It's tough playing out there, man. The Miami crowd, the fucking Juju's out there, the Miami Juju, and all that good shit. You know, it was a very good game. They played very good defense. The guys they got out there in point guard are pretty good, and they showed out and they played well. And we just didn't have the energy. We just didn't seem like to have the legs at all. It didn't look because none of the shots were going in. So everybody could have been jet lagged or tired.
And not even that. Even the closeouts on defense too.
Yeah. Everything was
shout
off.
out to Keith. He says that he fears Mitch's injury may be more serious than they are letting us know. It's definitely not just load management.
Look.
And then he also asked.
Okay, go ahead, Machete. And
then I didn't. I'm sorry. Look, as far as Mitch, everybody just relax, bro. He said he could rest. He could be rest him. It's management, load management. Then y'all gonna get mad when we're playing him too much. Okay? You know, the guy played. He's fine. You know, if he tweaks something and the rest of him, what's the big deal? What's the big fucking deal? That's what he do. That's what they should be doing. But the coach said that he could be resting him 5 games. He could be resting him 2 games. So maybe he's resting him the 5 games as he's played. You know, it's been about 4 games since he played the last time in the preseason. We're talking about all the games. We're talking including the preseason games because everybody is including all the. We haven't seen him since the preseason. So if we're going to talk about that, we're going to include the preseason games. You know, it's been about 4 games since he hasn't played. Maybe he'll play the next game. We're just resting him. You know, we haven't seen Huck Porty. He's just out there experimenting right now. I think he's just trying to see what he can do. We didn't lose by much with the guys that we had in there. And these were guys that haven't played together. You know what I mean? These are guys that were together last year. So he's just, you know, they're just starting. Dude. We've got a learning curve. It's the second game right now.
I mean, they was spazzing out about Josh Hart a few games ago. Look, Josh Hart was in the second game. You know what I mean?
Exactly. These guys, they have to rest. They're giving him the rest. You know, if he tweaked it, he's tweaked it. Okay, big deal. Maybe they're resting him. It could be they're talking about, you know, that they could be saving him for trade rumors with Giannis later on. You know, we can't really risk him getting hurt. And we're not going to talk about that, but there's you know, people are talking about it. I'm not trying to spread rumors or anything like that. But it could be that, could be a fact. It could be that, you know. But we're doing good with the guys that we have right now. We got them. We have to. They're just, you know, we were out Deuce and we were out Mitch, and we went to play in Miami. If they were playing, it would have been a different story. That they're not playing. No, the only story is Deuce's ankle, you know, but he did have surgery. How long has it been? When you have surgery, you should be resting that shit for about at least 9 months.
Deuce didn't have an ankle. He had personal reason.
No, I'm talking about Mitch's. I'm talking about Mitch Rob.
Okay. Now, and go ahead. And what Two Shots was saying, Keith Watkins says he feared that it's not. He thinks it's something more serious that they're letting more than what they're letting us know. I happen to agree with that. I'm with that notion. Has he been on the bench? I haven't seen him on the bench. Not even when
I haven't seen him. That was that's what I was gonna say. I don't think I've ever seen him on the bench.
Not even in the New York
game.
The first game.
Excuse me. I don't mean to go on another rant, but
that's why we're here.
With everything that's going on, with the whole gambling scandal right now, the whole point of the scandal is that it was about people not reporting injuries, right? Because, you know, who was reporting injuries, who wasn't reporting injuries, who was going to play, who wasn't going to play, blah, blah, blah. But the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, they have to report. If he's injured, they have to report it, right? Because that's the whole point of everything that's going on right now. So this whole shit that he may be injured and not reporting shit, no. They have to report if he's injured like you think he's injured. They have to report that, right? If he's seriously injured, it's the coach's decision to want to just rest his ass. The coach can rest him for as long as he wants, sees necessaries. The coach could be experimenting out there with Hook, with Cat, getting Cat time in at the 5, playing him how he wants at the 5. He's in there. He got fucking he's experimenting with Hook. He's experimenting with Buscelli. That's what you're seeing out there. So stop blowing the whole shit up about his ankle, because they have to report. If he's got a major serious injury, they have to report it, especially in these times.
Nick, you were saying?
Facts. Nah, I mean, shit. If he did tweak his ankle, look, I tweaked my ankle last week playing. It's something that you just don't walk it out and play. You know what I mean? They just got him on rest mode, and that's it. It's no big deal. We lost our first game. It sucks that it was to the Heat, but fuck it. You know what I mean? It's I think from the games that we played before, you see that Mike Brown is experimenting, having Kolick out there. Kolick's doing great, and did Kolick play in this game?
Kolek played, Yabusele played, Hook Porty played, and according to Keith Watkins, he said Hook played today and he played horrible. He was.
See that I don't agree with because, in my opinion, Hook. I thought he had a good game, but we'll see. I mean, whatever.
All
This is
right,
it.
let's run down the stats. Let's run the stats then. Didn't we have stats up? Let me
All right,
get
you
some
talking about the
stats.
box score?
Ariel Hook
Box
Porty,
score?
Let me
10
let me hear
minutes.
the
Check it out.
box
Check it
score.
out.
Go ahead.
Get it.
Let me hear it.
Go ahead, Mr.
I got the box score right here, bro. Okay, so we had everybody that played was pretty much in the positive. We're talking about plus minus first, right? The only
How
one that
many
was
how
in
many
negative.
players in double figures? Number one.
First, go to Hook Porty. Give Hook Porty stats. That's what we're talking about right now. So
Hook Porty. Okay, we're talking about Hook Porty.
minutes and everything.
He got
Just 2
0 points,
rebounds and 1 assist,
2
bro. It's
rebounds,
clear.
0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
In 10
He
minutes.
How
was
many minutes?
10 minutes.
he
Minutes.
played 10 minutes and 21 seconds, 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 0 field
I
goals
got the
per
ladder right
minute.
there.
He was 0 for 2 field goals, which had him at 0% at the field goal. 3 pointers, he was 0 for 0. He didn't shoot any free throws.
I mean,
He didn't shoot any free throws. He had 2 rebounds, 1 offensive, 1 defensive. He had 0 turnovers, and he had 2 personal fouls. 2 personal fouls, but he was a +1.
I thought he played fine. He's a fucking
uh,
rookie. What do you expect?
yeah, yeah, but you can't go into a game, play 10 minutes, and come out with a donut. You
That's
That
not
can't
shit
do
his
happened
that.
game.
sometimes.
That's not his game. He's a
That's
rim
happened
runner.
before. That's happened before. Everybody else, all right.
Go for it.
Everybody's average. Everybody, and Huck only played 10 minutes, bro. What are you talking about?
That's
He only had him
Okay,
in there for 10 minutes, man.
so he wasn't effective.
okay.
That's why he got sat. He wasn't
So
effective.
who played in Hug Porty's
So
place when he came?
Let him read the
Shamit
stats.
played 15 minutes.
Read the whole thing, man.
Shamit played 15 minutes. Shamit played 15 minutes and 33 seconds. Was 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 0 for 4 from the field goal attempts. He had he was 0 for 4 from 3 points.
And the field goal.
0 for 4 from the 3 pointers. He had 0 for 0 free throws. He had 1 defensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and he was a -9.
I got
All right.
-12.
All right. So if you're talking about our starters,
You're looking at Cole.
and so what I was saying is our starters. If you're going by the plus minuses, they were in the positive, except for Bridges, who was a -7. Miami starters, if you're going
And
by
I thought he had a
plus
great
minuses,
game.
He did, but it's
Miami starters, they won. But my point is that of all the starters, the only one who was in the positive, if you're going by plus minus, was Bam. He was a +10. Wiggins was still a -9. Wayne was a fucking where am I? Wayne was we had them all in the negative, but they beat us.
so so I'm gonna.
No, so check this out. Hold
No,
on,
my
hold
bad.
on. Let me say something real quick.
Wayne was a -1. Powell was a -7. D. Mitch was a -12. I don't know how they fucking beat us.
Let me say something real quick.
Because their
Let me-
bench were all in the positive. Their bench was Jack was a +18. D. Smith was a +18. Fontecento, the legend, their bench was a +11. Jovic was a +10, and Larson was a +2. Their bench fucking just beat us.
Let me say something real quick before y'all continue. This is why I mean I fuck with the stats, but not really. because stats wise, check this shit out. 7 from 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 3 made 3 free throws out of 4,
Who we talking
1
about?
offensive
We'll
rebound,
get to it.
4 defensive rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, and 3 personal fouls, and he ends up with a -7 plus minus. I'm talking in case you don't know, I'm talking about Bridges. This is why stats can be misleading, because look at that fucking stat line, and you're telling me he's -7 and he had a bad game,
So let me
bro. The man killed it.
let me break it.
It's not just him. There's 4 other people around him.
And that's
You know what I'm saying? It's a team game.
That's
You got to look at the whole thing.
But that's where the negative comes out. It's negative and positive of who you're playing with. It's not that he played great when he was playing with the others, because when the starters were going out, Mike Brown was putting them with the Kolex, the Clarkson, the Yabusele, and they played so bad they drug him
They
down.
took him down.
They drug him down.
That's what I'm saying. But he said he had a bad game, and I'm like, bro, like, are you watching the game? Like, or are you just reading the stats? Like, come on, we gotta have a little bit of nuance.
I watched the game. I'm reading you what the box score is saying after the game. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, but you said he had a bad game. When did he have a bad game? I thought he had an excellent game.
I didn't say he had. I said he was the only one in the negative of the starters. I didn't say he had a bad game. I'm just reading you what the box score says after the game. This is after the fact. And if you and Ruel is right, because all the bench guys that were in the negative, Yabusele -15, Shamet -9, Clarkson -12, Kolek -12, were the ones who played with Bridges when he had -7. So it could be that. But you're right, because his numbers are great.
But
he had a great this is me. I bashed him all the whole year last year, and I'm over here defending him. Like, the man had a great game.
But Bridges is the only one that played que jugó con ánimo, man.
I wouldn't steal that either, because
Josh Hart and Brunson.
He was very aggressive. He was grabbing the ball. He wrestled the ball, even when in the Boston game when he grabbed the ball and snatched it out of White's hand. That's how Bridges plays, and I love that shit.
So
yeah, but
and so this is what I was saying to you guys, that it looks like Tom Thibodeau played. He was coaching today, even though 10 players suited up and played, basically got some kind of burn on there. 35 minutes, Jalen Brunson, 37 points, 7 assists. I did see some spots where he was cooking and he went into that mode. And listen, I'm not.
He had to.
I understand.
He was the only one with it.
I get it, but in this early part of the season, you have to get others involved. The reason Cat was having a bad beginning of part of the game, you saw him frustrated. He wasn't getting touches. He's setting picks. He wasn't.
Bro, the man is frustrated because he went 2 for 8 from 3. He's not frustrated at Brunson or the game. He was just off. From the field goal, playing 6 for 14. That's not him.
All right.
Like, come on, bro. We gotta look at the whole game, man.
I'll give you that one. But nonetheless, the minutes that they played was very heavy, and I get it because the others weren't playing. I thought there was some missed opportunity where he could have put a Diawara, which I think could have effective due to his length, or maybe even that Pat Comdadie, because the Heat at that area were a little bit taller than us, so that most of their players were a little bit tall. I'm not saying they're the Houston Rockets, but their players, other than Mitchell, not Donovan Mitchell, but Mitchell off night, their point guard, everybody else is pretty tall, 6'5", 6'4", and bigger. So I thought that's where they gave us a little bit of trouble on there. But 35 minutes for Brunson, 37 minutes for Bridges, 35 for Towns, 36 for OG. Everybody else, Josh Hart, 28 minutes. Who are the usual 5 that were getting crazy minutes before that? Everybody else falls off a cliff. Porty 10 minutes, Kolek 9 minutes, Yabusele 15, Landry Shamet 15. You know what I'm saying?
Again, you got to look at the game, brother, because I'm not mad at it. When you look at Clarkson and Yabu, they went 3 for 17. 0 for 8 from 3. When you're trying to win the game, you gotta do something, bro. If these two players who you leaning on are not giving you shit, then of course the other people are gonna get more minutes.
Yeah, but and I hear you, and I'm not saying that's wrong, but in my opinion, this is early in the season. Game 3 is what we're talking about. If you were brought in and you bought in this system of fast pace and all this, you can't just drop that. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna live by that, you gotta die by it. Like you have to have movement.
Yeah. He wanted 43s. We shot 50. What is it? 52.
54, yep. That's fine by the threes,
Like we
but the
did
movement
die by
we did
it.
not
Like
run.
that's
We
the
didn't
fucking
run
problem.
though. We didn't run and move the
Oh
rock.
my god!
We
Wow.
didn't. We didn't move it, bro. How many assists total
Well,
we got in there?
I completely disagree. I saw the ball movement. I saw the player movement. Everything was there. The only thing that was missing was us actually making the shots, the wide open shots, the fucking layups. Like if they're not going in, we're gonna lose, and it's just simple as that. I mean, I'm not gonna bash Brown. I'm not gonna bash nobody. We just had a fucking night.
I'll give you that. 24 fouls is tired legs. Missed shots is tired legs. I'm gonna say maybe the first 2 games was so high impact, which they were. Boston, the opening night,
And it was
a
super
lot of
emotional.
energy. Yeah, I get it. I'll give that one. I'll give that one. I'll give you that. I'll give it to you early. I still don't like. I'm emotional because I hate the Heat, bro. But I get
Bro,
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta take this into consideration. The
The
last
Angelo
game,
said it best. I'm sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
My brother's
He
gonna forget.
said,
no, go
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 ahead.
ahead.
"Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot."
He be
Yeah, go ahead. Go
forgetting.
ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
So he said, if I pass you the ball and you miss the shot, there is no assist. So it wasn't the ball movement. You get me? So if I pass you the ball and you miss, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna look bad, but the ball movement was there.
I'll give you
My
that.
bad. Go
Listen,
ahead. Go ahead, Knicks.
listen. I'm definitely gonna agree with my brother because in the game against the Celtics, during the halftime when they were interviewing Cat, the first 2 seconds he was holding his knees, gasping for air, and then he had to remind himself. He's like, "Bro, I can't look tired on TV," but these guys are gassed at halftime. Like
These
you saw Cat gassed at halftime during the Boston game. So he was doing the interview like it was the fourth quarter. They're definitely not.
and that's a tribute to the offense.
They're definitely not used to the fast pace.
Thank you.
It is something. Yeah, like their legs is tired. So if they wasn't executing them shots, it's because their legs were shot.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Thank
that.
you.
I'll give you that. Maybe I'm a little emotional
We,
because I
we
hate
went
the Heat.
from we went from an offense where Brunson was pounding the air out the ball, to use New Knicks' words, because he was saying that shit all last year. Stop pounding the air out the ball, Brunson. Pass the ball. Okay, well, now we got him passing the ball, and this is the fucking results.
No,
You got everybody fucking tired because everybody is moving, doing off-ball screens, cutting.
But
Guys, they
but
boom.
but,
Nobody
but
is standing around looking at Brunson.
Already next.
okay, let me say one thing. Let me say one thing.
Right.
Hart started last year. Hart runs the pace, and a lot of the times, well, I mean, well, you're right, because Brunson was bringing the ball down a lot, and that's what we was complaining about last year. So we wanted Hart or somebody else to bring it down to keep the pace a little faster. So if they would have stood with that, they would have been, used to the pace right now. So obviously they're not used to it.
Hey, let me read the chat.
I'm saying Bridges is bringing it up now. Feel me? So it's different, bro. Everybody's moving.
He was. I'm gonna read the chat, and I'm just a quick comment. He was, but Brunson should have been getting a lot more catch and shoot balls instead of pound. He bouncy, and then he bouncy. There was a lot of that today. Whatever the reason, tired leg, whatever. There was a lot of dribbling. He got his Whatever, he got his mojo off. He got the 37. He did his thing. We love him for it, but there was a lot of pounding the ball. I'm just saying, look, I'm going to call a spade a spade. I could be wrong, but I'll look back, and then you guys can say, remember that game you was talking that shit? Anyway, let me read the chat here. Keith Watkins says, let me go back. He said, we missed at least 20 open shots today.
That's big facts.
Open, though, okay? He also says they're expending more energy on defense.
That's big facts also.
I agree, but I didn't see the running that we did in the last 3 games. I'm just saying, I didn't see that today in this game. Defensively or whatever, look, you guys could be right, and I could be wrong. In this game, I did not see what I saw for 2 games, is what I'm saying. Just, I could be wrong. I didn't see the running offensively or defensively like I saw. And if they were doing that, if they were doing that entire, all right.
You could be right. You could be right. It's a combination of both. If they wasn't playing like they, because they executed the last 2 games. So if we didn't execute the 3rd game, is because there was a lack of the system.
Or and I agree. But listen, I'm gonna do that. We have, and I said it before. There are games that we just drop the ball. We have a bad game, and to Two Shots was saying, and I'm gonna chuck this up as a bad game. We're off. Whatever. Nobody had it.
It was. And the thing that you Knicks didn't see was how we fumbled the ball at the end. You know, the turnovers, the penalties, the fouls that we were doing, the one that Cat did, the one that Josh Hart got. You know, there was a couple of things where we just like we had the ball, we had the game within 5. With 2 minutes left, but then we were making mistakes and doing stupid turnovers. We did like 3 stupid turnovers at the end of the game, and it was our game to lose. We were down 10. We got it to 5 at the end, and still lost it by 10. I think it was because of the stupid shit that we did at the end. You know,
let me say this real quick. Let me give you one stat.
Hold on. Let me read this last part that someone said, and hold that thought. Real last thing. M. Angelo says, or M. Spence says, bro, if we talking tired legs in game 3, we in trouble. Keith Watkins seconds at Notion. Go ahead, Two Shots, and we can jump in on some of that.
So the stat that I'm gonna give you guys to hang your head on, to not blame anybody. I'm not blaming anybody, and you shouldn't either, because again, it's a make or miss league, and we were just missing. But 1 of 18 was our bench for the 3-point line. 1 of 18. Homie just said we lost by what? 10? What was it? Less than 10. We lost by less than 10. 8.
If they make
7, if you hit
7 more,
3 or 4 of them, it's over, bro. We I get it. It's game 3. We all excited. We overreacting. But 1 of 18, that's just everybody missing. And I'm not talking about people that don't shoot the 3. Yabu, Clarkson, Shamit, Kolek. Kolek was the only one that hit a 3 out of all of those.
Shamit missing 4 is rare. Shamit missing 4, he's almost always 50% of these.
So does that put things a little bit in perspective? 1 of fucking 18?
Well, listen. I'm gonna address the bigger elephant in the room. Does the Mafia have anything to do with this goddamn game?
Hey, the over-unders. Let me
just ask a question. Listen, I don't. The Scorsese family, all them families, all respect. La Costa Nostra, all respect. But this is the Knicks, bro. We do not lose to the Sweet.
Listen, someone in Long Island placed a call and said all the 5 families are in on this game. We want to let you know the unders are always over. Okay? 5 families.
Well, hey, was anybody on the Heat bench have on shades with X-ray glasses on? Is all I'm asking. I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know.
Was
I'm
it?
just asking. I'm curious.
Listen, were the assistant
Yo,
coaches looking
foul,
at the
bro.
replay or were they looking at stats? Because they didn't.
Well, what was the what's the name of the ref that you said?
Uh,
That was
Foster.
they was in contact with Foster, bro.
They're like Foster. Look, we're gonna get you out of this, but what I need, you
Listen,
let you
hey,
listen.
hey,
Hey, where's the hey? You know what? Where is the replay center? It's in Jersey. I'm just saying, it's in Jersey.
Mm.
That could be neither here nor there.
hey,
I don't know.
you know who else was in Jersey? The Sopranos.
Oh,
What?
we're connecting dots.
Bro, conspiracy
Family.
theory channel, yo. Let's go.
I don't know.
You.
I don't
It
know.
could be. Who someone says, maybe not me. I don't know. I hear things. I hear things. I'm not saying it's something. It could be nothing, or it could be something.
Hey, is there a guy on the Heat staff called Big Nose Tony? That's all I'm asking. Is there a Big Nose Tony on the staff?
Hey, that's hey.
A staff member named Big Nose Tony.
In the
Oh
Miami Heat.
my god.
Hey yo. Again, we give you a little more than stats. We give you where's my tinfoil hat? Conspiracy theories. I need my
Oh man,
my
I
aluminum foil
forgot mine
hat.
too.
Okay, just seeing here. Keith Watkins says Mitch went from game time decision to out. I think. Listen, that also could be a gamble. Yo, Mitch is playing. I'm gonna bet Mitchell Robinson over on 3 rebounds. Fuck, they took him out. My stats are gone now. Hey, somebody lost money. Somebody lost money betting on Mitch as a game time decision. Just saying. That's who lost money. Who lost money?
Hey, check this stat out. Check this stat out, right? So Miami made 31 free throws attempt. So they went into the free throw line 31 times.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how many times he went to the free throw line?
9.
4.
9. I want to
He
say.
fucking went for the free throw 21.
I got 21.
Yeah.
21 to that 36.
But even with that,
I mean,
you know, even with that, listen, the referees, they weren't taking no chances.
We had
They ain't gonna call
we
me.
had
No one's calling me in the
24.
office. Not me.
Our team as a total had 24 personal fouls. They had, as a team, 16 personal fouls.
It's either tired legs or someone made a phone call. I need more fouls. I need you to slow the pace
Well,
up.
all I'm saying is that
Big Tony
they
work for the
got,
Heat. Big nose Tony. That's what you're saying? Huh?
they just got more fucking, they got like, what, eight less personal fouls versus ours.
I mean, we did have the tired legs. Some of the
And they
calls
got to
was
they got more times than we did, almost twice. I'm just saying.
just saying, hey, Big Nose Tony
15
made
more
the
times to the free throw line than we did. 15 more times to the free throw than we were, and then they got 8 less personal fouls. Numbers don't add up. It is what it is.
Was anybody on the Heat organization eating prosciutto? Was anybody eating prosciutto? If they were eating prosciutto, watch that guy. Watch that guy. That right there is. Hey, all right, listen. I'm tripping. I'm gonna give it up to. I'm gonna listen to 2 shots today. 2 shots. You got today's game of just. I'm gonna let it ride. This was one of those games I did say I was going for 53 wins between 49 and 53 because there's gonna be some off nights. I'm gonna chuck this as an off night. The only reason I was tripping, in my opinion, I'm just letting you know, the only reason I was tripping is that I didn't see what Mike Brown's been doing the last couple of games. I'm chucking it up to tired legs. Heavy minutes for the main 5 that we saw last year. It just looked like a Thibodeau game, is what I'm saying. It looked very much like a Thibodeau game, but I'm checking up the tired legs. Everybody in the bench was off. I thought they were forcing shots because they weren't getting enough touches during the rotation that they were like, I'm shooting it now because I'm never going to see this ball again. That's just me.
Um,
Salute to Brunson. Brunson, 37. Bada bing, he's on his way to MVP voting. He willed the game. I'm gonna be honest. 8 minutes in the game, I was like, I didn't see it. And that's shame on me because as much as I seen this team, as many games as we fought back, this is I let it slide. I was like, we ain't got this, and we fought back. I'll give us that. We fought back. We came close within winning the game. Carl Anthony Towns finally, after the game was almost over, he started kicking it in, got the shots going, started getting it running, but just a little too late. But I'll give us at least we had the fight.
Well, I mean, we didn't do too bad. We scored 27 points in each of the first, the second, and third quarter, and we scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. So, I just think it was just at the end how we fumbled the ball and everybody started fucking making mistakes and doing stupid stuff. And really, they were playing with tired legs, but they could have tired legs because they're practicing more. So it could be a good thing. It's still early in the season. They got to get into. It's better to know now sooner than later that these guys aren't in shape. No, you got to get into fucking shape. Not only that, we played over there at the 305. Like I said, in Miami, it wasn't going to be an easy game. I told you it was going to be a trap game. Who we're playing next, and where are we playing them? These guys. We're playing good at home. We're 2-0 at home right now, and
yes. So the next game we have
we'll
is
be all right. Ain't that big a deal.
Is Tuesday. So today's Sunday. Next game we have is against the Milwaukee Bucks, which is on Tuesday. That's also an away game. So the next 3 games. So today we're going at Milwaukee. It's going to be 8:00 on Tuesday. We play the Milwaukee Bucks. Do the Giannis rumors heat up, and then after that we got the Chicago Bulls on Friday. So we got not a back-to-back, but we got the Bucks and the Chicago. Chicago's been balling. Chicago's young and aggressive. Go ahead, 2 shots.
Yo, I just want to say shout out to Keith because it's a problem when he says, "Yo, 2 shots, get him off the ledge."
I got my sledgehammer.
What? Yo, I'm the one on the ledge, feel me? And I'm talking you on the ledge.
Hey, listen.
Come on.
Who was it?
Yo, Keith, that comment is goated, bro.
Hey, who was it? Guns N' Roses, "Living on the Edge." No. Yeah, this is old school for you. Hey, salute to Size 9.
Yo,
Okay,
shout out to Size 9. And I know I'm not sure. The first time I'm seeing you again, it's the first time I'm seeing the chat. But shout out to Size 9. He says, "Okay, y'all back up and running."
We back with it. Listen, the way my checkings and savings is set up, my microphone doesn't work just like my checking account. See, I got to transfer funds, and hey, I got it down. I got it. I got it. I know what I did wrong, and if I don't know, I'm gonna tell M Special, who's retired now, but he still says, "Don't fucking call me. Figure this shit out yourself. Go fuck yourself." I think that's how the phone call went, and then he helped me afterward. But it was something like that. He said, "Go fuck yourself. Stop calling me. I ain't IT, motherfucker."
Oh my god. Go call somebody in India.
He said, "Go call somebody who gives a fuck." Oh shit. I love my guy. All love. Let me see. What does he say? Yeah, I was on the edge, my guy. We didn't go to the hoop. We were aggressive most of the game, and we didn't get stops. All that equals to a loss most nights. I agree. The open threes that they had were a little bit disheartening. That's why I said it looked like a Thibodeau. Listen, Thibodeau's catching strays for at least another 10 games. It was just a rough game to watch. I am on the ledge. Yes, Keith Watkins. I'm tippy-toeing out there. He said those last passes were off a little too late.
Don't make me bring these back out, bro.
Listen.
Because I'm taking shots at Tibbs all year.
Hey, you know what? if you guys were watching the game, there was a lady that was in the front row, and you know what she had on her shirt?
But yeah.
Magic City. You know what that means? They sponsored lap dances for them. They paid for these guys to go out.
Oh my god.
Hey, M Special, can you testify to Magic City? I just aired them out. Hey, listen, they twerking and working at that spot, right? Just let's say that. Cardi B's old spot. They was, listen.
Oh my god.
No strip clubs in my Milwaukee. We will be just fine. Keith Watkins says that's hilarious. Where was the adjustments though? So size 9 says where were the adjustments? 2 shots. Can you add
The adjustments?
Okay.
The adjustments were we had Black Thibodeau. He had to play the starters. 37 minutes because the bench was complete ass.
You guys talking so much shit. You guys piss me off. You talk so much shit, but you don't talk about how fucking Clarkson was missing the 3, or how he's fucking missing layups. How you don't talk about?
Bench on 18. Where you at, brother?
You don't talk about how we were coming. We were down fucking 10, and Jalen Brunson came back and almost won us the fucking game. But these guys screwed it up. That's all that fucking happened. These guys screwed the fucking game up, bro. At the end, bro. Stop talking about it. It was the coach did what he had to do, playing the first time in Miami against Spoelstra, bro. He did well. He did fucking well, bro.
Yeah.
Cut that shit. I don't even want to hear that shit. I didn't want to hear that shit. Don't mention that motherfucker's name to me anymore. He's dead to me. He's dead to me. I don't want to hear that motherfucker's name anymore. He's out saying, fuck that. Fuck him. Fuck Boston. Don't mention that motherfucker's name to me anymore. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't compare them. We're 2-0 right now. We're 2-1 right now. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Bibbs went 0-2 against his fucking team. What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck you talking about, man? Cut that shit out, bro.
Yo, you guys, hey, forgive us. We need you guys to send us some super chats because Machete's going through a rough divorce with Thibodeau. It's a rough separation. He didn't get the house or the car, so he's sleeping in the streets right now. Thibodeau took everything.
Yo,
He took it.
I'm fucking hot, nigga. That's he got me hot, bro.
Yo, but he said, Black Tibbs, don't mention Thibodeau. Don't you dare mention him. Oh shit! My bad. Hey, size 9.
Don't make me laugh, man. Don't make me laugh.
Yo,
I'm catching a fucking crab over here, nigga. Like, oh shit.
listen, that's what he saw. At size 9, I'm with you. I didn't see. I mean, listen, they were missing. I thought when Brunson was forcing the ball a little bit early, he was cooking, but in the beginning, he was forcing a little bit. I think that's where Mike Brown, this is my personal opinion. I'm not saying I would have done anything different, but I think he let it go too far where he let them get into that mentality of playing a half court game, and that brought the Thibodeau game back. They kind of resorted back to the other coach, the prior coach. he resorted to the prior coach. No name said. Whoever that person was who was in charge of telling players where to go. He kind of did that. Whoever that person is, he kind of did that. So I think he should have stopped Brunson, called a timeout, reorganized the team at that point, and switch players up who was going to play at that speed. That was just my opinion. I thought when he saw that going, as far as them getting to the half court offense and not going to what they practice, I thought he should have nipped it in the bud then. I think he was a little bit too soft, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but I thought he just let that go too long. And then at that point, the players were just going to what they went to their code B, what they know. You know what I'm saying? What they're familiar with, and the rest of the game went ass backwards that way. That threw the others off rhythm. So that's why you Kolek, Hookport, not too much, but the others, it kind of threw them off rhythm. Even Kolek. But you saw when the rookies the second team got in the game, they were moving the ball a lot more than when the starters were in the game. So that's my opinion. That's what I thought happened here. Is that what your point was, size 9? Because that's what I was going for. The ghost of coaches past.
Yo, Keith got me rolling, bro.
Yeah.
He said, "He who shall not be named." Like, yo, are we in Game of Thrones or some shit? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Yo, send the medic, Keith Watkins. Listen, this time the ambulance is not for me. It's for Machete. Machete is in fumes over there for the the coach of Christmas Past. Oh shit! Right when nothing else was working. So I agree with you, size 9. That's just my opinion. That's what I saw. He who shall not be named. This is a real threat come playoff time. And I said it earlier. I said earlier with size 9 too. With that too is that look, the Heat always play really good.
This is we're in game 2. Y'all talking about this is a problem in playoff time.
People,
This is game 2, bro.
this is
Everybody relax.
this is the guy's opinion, bro. He's just expressing himself. He says it's a problem. That's welcome to the Organic Fanatics. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. We're gonna criticize you anyway, but we like it. It's like an after. It's like aftertaste.
It's 2-2, man. Come on, bro. We played a good.
Oh
We played a
shit.
great.
My bad. Did I
we
make the
played
wrong
Y'all
reference?
talking about he's the greatest. Spoelstra's the greatest coach.
No, you
Oh,
said
this
that.
and that,
You
and we
said
played
that.
him in Miami. Everybody
I
relax,
thought it
man.
was
We only
getting
lost
the.
by fucking 5 points, really, but it was a 10-point loss. But I mean, it wasn't really that bad, man. Just guys were just off. It was just an off night. It wasn't that big a deal, man.
And that's who.
I think
That's
considering the yo look the Knicks.
give
We
it to
still
him. Give him the gun. Go ahead.
nah, man.
Go ahead.
Look, we still play them neck to neck, going in there.
What?
First time squad, first time coach. We played pretty evenly down throughout the whole entire game, throughout the quarter. Like I said, we were 27 in each quarter except the last quarter. We lost the last quarter by a point. So I mean, if you look at if you look at all the numbers, we really didn't do that bad. We were still consistent with our scoring. Our defense was pretty good. Considered that we didn't have the legs. Obviously, we didn't have the fucking legs because we weren't hitting any of our shots. None of them. Jordan Clarkson. I don't know how many times I saw him. How many times did he miss a lot of shots? He missed a lot of shots. He had a very bad night.
And there was
You
a
know,
and there was a
and
point.
and
No, finish your point. Finish your point.
Cat was playing on five. Cat was playing on 5 fouls. Guys were tired, and hopefully the reason is that they're getting more practice. Because other than that, I don't see us. I don't see a bad game at all. I mean, other than the players making their mistakes on the floor, especially at the end, and everybody wasn't hitting their shots because they had tired legs, and so I don't see anything wrong with the game that we had tonight. Was a loss. It sucks that it was a loss, but it was a very tightly contested game, and considering that we also went in going into Miami, which is a very tough place for us to win.
That's my nemesis. That's my second hometown, but it's also my nemesis. When it comes to basketball, I love everybody in Miami. 305 is my home. I love it. Just a team, go fuck yourselves. Them and the Dolphins. Other than that, I'm good. Salute, I appreciate you, size 9. He says, fellas, nice to see y'all back on. We appreciate you guys. We'll be doing it more frequent here. We might be doing a little more late night on Sundays as we're doing now. Get some other people watching, and only because I got to take care of my babies. My brother's babysitting. He's doing the paw stuff too. He's over there doing this paw nap. Nobody knows how to teach a baby how to nap when someone who takes more naps than my brother. Pawpaw's the master of naps. Hey, let me show you how. Let me show you how I do it. See what you do is you lean your head back like this, and then you just.
Fuck, I get these bags under my eyes, nigga. I don't sleep, nigga. I live in Miami, not Orlando.
Yeah, no, you know. Oh, so you saw these people in the clubs and you didn't say nothing. You saw them in the strip clubs and you didn't say nothing. What kind of fan are you?
You just before the pod started, you was like, bro, this is way after my bedtime. I sleeps by 7.
Oh, is he airing out dirty laundry right now?
Hey, listen.
My nephew and niece,
I ain't scared.
sleep. They be tucking.
I ain't scared. I'm sleepy, but I ain't scared.
Yo. Put the screenshots. Put the screenshots.
Hey, listen. First of all, look, I ain't scared. I'll take. I said I was sleeping. You know what? Hey, if you a daddy and you got more than 2 kids out there, you doing stuff out there. Listen, hey, bring out the world's small violin. Listen, I'm up early while he's coming home from the club or the studio. I'm up taking my kids to school at 5 in the morning. He's coming back from the studio, so that's why he don't sleep. But we don't hear. All of a sudden, we don't hear from the new Knicks from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I don't know if that's the random nap time for him.
Nah, like more like 8 to like 5. 8 in the morning, like 5 in the afternoon.
Nope.
That phone be going mute than a motherfucker.
I bet you got 7 be up by like 8:30, 9:30 latest.
Bullshit. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I gotta say. Bullshit. How about I go? Excuse me. Had to go. I had to go. Appreciate you guys. Hey, all right. So we're gonna chuck it up today, even though it's the Heat. To a tired legs, 2 shots. You got the opinion of the day. We'll give you that one that you ride, and also Machete. Today is the last day we were able to mention the coach of Christmas Past. We are no longer. We are all in the warning. Apparently, he's sending the FBI after us for gambling.
Yo, he gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna bring him up all fucking year.
Yo, don't even type that.
Cavs beat the Bucks 118-113. Cavs are 2-1. Bucks are 2-1. They lost to the Cavs by 5. Also, in other news, watching the ops, Charlotte beat Washington Wizards in DC 138-113. Charlotte's 2-1. Washington's 1-2. In other news, we got the Pacers lost to the Timberwolves. Pacers are 0-3, bro.
Love that.
Timberwolves are 2-1.
Love it. Hey, Timberwolves.
In other news,
You Knicks, you gotta give the
I'm sorry, we had the Mavericks beat the fucking Raptors 139-128. Mavs beat the Raptors. And then we got in the second quarter, we got the Portland 58 to the Clippers 47. We got in the second quarter the Lakers tied with the Kings 62, and then the Spurs beat Brooklyn 118-107, and Detroit beat the Celtics 119-113. Celtics are 0-3. Pistons are 2-1.
I'm looking in the
Brooklyn is also 0-3. 0-3 Brooklyn. Lakers 1-1. Kings 1-1. Timberwolves 1-1. Clippers 1-1.
Okay, so tomorrow
Raptors 1-2 and Mavs 1-2. And that's it for the news.
salute to RJ Barrett, who was balling. Had 25, 5, 7 the other day. Boy, he's looking good. He's falling into form now.
RJ!
Looking good, man.
RJ, he's looking good out there. Tuesday, our next game against the Milwaukee Bucks. We will catch you guys on Friday. Maybe we do a Tuesday. I don't know. We're just gonna be up. You need to be having your notifications. We're doing
Late night.
random pop-ups now. Random pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? We in there. We in there. You know.
You gotta put that noti on.
Put that notification because you never know. Don't you feel like laughing sometimes? You feel like, you know what I'm saying? You get the news a little different from us. We do it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Next time we do have a special guest. I wanted to save it. Listen, I'm not saying I got an insider, but we might have Tom Thibodeau giving us some tips next time on how to podcast.
Oh my god.
He's gonna give us tips on podcasting.
He's gonna pull up next to you.
I'm on. There's gonna be pictures of me and Thibodeau. All right, we bullshitting. Tuesday.
So in the standings right now, look. In the standings, in the fucking standings in the East.
He's changing the subject.
Hey, in the standings right now in the East, Chicago is 2-0. Philly is 2-0. Third place is Charlotte, 2-1. Fourth place is Miami, 2-1. Fifth place are the Knicks, 2-1. And sixth place is Cleveland, 2-1. So right now we're fifth place in the East. And then you
Yo,
got Milwaukee's 2-1. In seventh place, eighth place Detroit 2-1. Toronto 2-1. In ninth place in Atlanta is 1-2. Or rather, Toronto's 1-2.
Hey, salute. Hey, appreciate the
And tenth
info.
place.
Giving us watch the ops on there. Until we meet again next Tuesday with Podcast T. Podcast T.
it's all one, bro. I swear to
Yo,
God.
Keith Watkins is wilding out. Yo, the number one moderator out there. Number one moderator. Podcast T. Podcast Thibodeau. Wilding.
Oh my God.
Yo,
Yo,
Tuesday.
Heath, I can't even, bro.
Bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here cramping and shit. You can't be saying jokes like that, bro.
Oh my God! I'm trying to listen. World's longest outro. You know we number one with the number one with world's
Oh,
longest.
we doing the outro?
I've been
Oh,
trying to
shit,
do an
okay.
outro for 7 minutes before.
I mean, I thought we was just, you know,
So
whatever.
right now,
My bad.
compared to the teams in the West, we're at .667, and so is Minnesota. So is Memphis. We're only 2-1, so we're only right now equivalent to the teams in the West. I'm saying. I'm just Golden State is 2-1, .667. Memphis is 2-1, .667. Minnesota is 2-1, .667. So we're basically equivalent to the Western team to what Golden State, Minnesota, and Memphis are right now in the West.
Okay.
At we're still at the 600 over 600 percentage. Third game into the season right now. But that's what it's looking like right now.
So you're saying we're a threat? All right. Machete, we got.
We're not a threat. I'm just saying if you're going to compare us, if we're looking, because I like to see what we look like against to the teams in the West.
So how
So
does that?
right now we're looking like Golden State. We're looking like, which it really isn't really. We're 2-1. We're an above 600 team, so this is good
Okay.
right now.
All right. So we got.
Golden State right now. So what I'm trying to say, I'm sorry. So what I'm saying is that Golden State is in the West third, Memphis is fourth, and Minnesota is fifth in the West, and we're fifth in the East. So we're like between third and fifth in the West.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
You got. I appreciate. All right. So we're between third and fifth in the West, or number one in the East. Is what you said. All right.
No, we're number 5 in the East. Fucking Chicago's number 1. Philly's second in the East. You got these standings right now. It may be frivolous right now in the third game, but that we're in fifth place and Philly's in second and Chicago's in first. May not mean anything right now. That Charlotte's ahead of us. That Miami's ahead of us. You get what I'm saying? Miami's ahead of us. Charlotte's ahead of us. Philly's ahead of us, and Chicago's ahead. I don't like that. I don't like that.
But you were just saying that it's only 3 games in the season to relax.
He's like crashing out, but he's not
Now
crashing out.
sticking
I don't
in.
know.
That Miami's ahead of us. That Charlotte is ahead of us. I thought we're supposed to be better than Miami. We're supposed to be better than Charlotte.
Yo, where's the video? I want to see the crash out.
we need to see I need to see the face.
I'm saying.
I'm done. Good night.
I'm just trying to get you. You said to relax, and then you started reading the stats and realized we're fucking behind everybody. And it's Thibodeau's fault. Anyway, all right.
I'm the first to point it out because everybody's gonna be talking about it later. But you heard it here first at the organic fanatic. The organic fanatic watching the op segment right now. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a good night. Please like and subscribe. Good night, Ruel, Castle King, New Knicks, Two Shots, Mangelo, wherever the hell you are, bro. God bless you and your family. Peace.
You ain't gonna give me no thoughts on the Bucks game?
And the baby.
You ain't gonna give me no on the Bucks. We got the Bucks Tuesday. You ain't no thoughts on the Bucks game before we do an outro?
Well, the Bucks are fucking right now. They're behind us. They're in 7th place right now. They're 2-1. We're basically between the Bucks and the Cavs. Like I said, we're all tied as far as our stats are concerned, except that the Bucks have lost one. Well, we lost one. Yeah, we're basically the same. We're basically the same with the Bucks right now. We're basically the same standing. The only differential is that the Bucks we're a plus 3.3, and the Bucks are plus 4.7, whatever the fuck that means. But we're basically neck and neck with the Bucks. And where are we playing?
We're playing
Milwaukee, you said,
at
right?
Milwaukee. At Milwaukee.
Oh, there you go. So we're in fifth, they're in seventh, and we're playing in Milwaukee. And so right now it's 50-50 for me right
So
now.
are you are you
50-50
are
only
you
because we're playing away over there.
are you betting on the Knicks? Eh?
I'm not betting right now with all this shit going on right now. I'm not gonna bet.
Does he have
I'm
his
not
rabbits fight?
betting. No, but yeah, of course I want to root for my team, bro.
Okay.
Always gonna root for my Knicks.
All right, I
You
got
know,
you.
we're gonna make adjustments. We're gonna do good. Who's their coach? Doc Rivers again. So we're gonna be playing them, and you know these games that we play away in their house. You know, these are gonna be a little bit tougher because of the crowd, and you know, they're people gonna play a little harder at home. You know, just like we defended our MSG. You know, the first two games, people are going to try to do the same thing and protect and defend their house. But, you know, we're pretty matched up with the Milwaukee Bucks, and I just give us, you know, a slight edge, maybe 60-40.
Okay. Hey, that sounds like you're saying they're gonna win.
No, I say we're going to win.
That's what I
I say
said.
I'm giving us a slight edge,
That's what I said. 60 So
60-40.
you're saying we're gonna win. All right. That's the long way of you
Yeah,
saying
we're going to
gonna
win,
win.
yes.
Okay, good. All right. I like that. We got you to commit. I got you to saying we're gonna.
I got to talk it out. I got to talk my thoughts out.
I like it.
Okay? But, you know, considering the stats, because I'm reading the stats as you know, and it's kind of like sinking in that we're in fifth place right now, dude. We shouldn't be in fifth place, bro.
Okay.
But it is what it is. Everybody's playing a lot better in the East. It looks like you know it's more competitive than we thought it was going to be, right?
Still game
Everybody's
three.
no, the East is
It's still game three.
it's still game three, and you know right now the fucking the top two teams that were predicted are sitting fifth and sixth consecutively right now as it stands, 3 games into it. So
Right now,
there it is.
everybody's looking amazing. Everybody looks competitive. 3 games in, everybody's in the playoff right now. And Keith Watkins says we should. He says the Knicks are gonna win because there's only topless in Seattle. It's not in Milwaukee. It's only topless, so it's not like in Miami that it's the whole show.
Stand now, Keith.
Now you get
you
it?
had me.
Nah, I got. Hey, I'm
I got you.
Keith, wait. Keith is wilding. So Keith calls a W on there. I'm gonna bet on that. I think it's gonna be a tough game. I'll give it to you. I think it's gonna be a close one. But I want to see us with this new offense. I need to see it for the first 48. You know what I'm saying? Like the episode gonna kill it. Anyway, I want to see that motion. I don't want to see us resort back to that half court offense. Brunson, he bouncy. Which I just listen. I'm not mad at him for doing it though. He kept us afloat. He fought us. He willed us in the game. I'll give it to him. That's what he does, Mr. Clutch, Mr. MVP. That is what he does. So we can't frown on it too much, especially when nobody else has it going. And he finally got everybody to get that spark at the end of the game. I'll give it to him for that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing for Brunson. As a team, they just can't let him get into that mode. So the team let him down. I'll give him that. 2 shots, you got the thought of the day. Tell me what you think. You going to get an appearance on that? What you going to say, son? Machete?
No.
Okay. 2 shots. Your opinion on Milwaukee Bucks. We got a game Tuesday. 3rd game in. You said tired legs. We got a day of rest, and then we flying in there.
I didn't say that. You did.
No. I'm saying like for you said they had tired legs today, right?
I didn't say that. You did. I just said the shots were off.
Okay. I'm saying they have tired legs. He said the shots were off. How does that look like to you on Wednesday? Do you think it looks more of what we see in the first 2 games? Do you think they make an adjustment that it was just first time away, first time as a team away? Maybe they practice a lot, like Machete said, that they're tired because the practices are long and hard. Pause. Or outgoing. How does that Milwaukee game look like to you?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna chalk this one up again to just missing shots. It is what it is. It happens. It's the league. You know, we're talking about 450, maybe if that, of the best players in the world, and they're allowed to have an off night. It is what it is. It happens. As far as Milwaukee sucks, well, I mean, I'm not really too concerned with them. Uh, I don't even know their roster other than Giannis and uh, it rains men. I forgot his name. I'm sorry.
Miles
I
Turner.
wrong. Keep
Miles
saying
Turner.
arrangement, so that's the only
Miles.
thing that's sticking.
Miles Turner. Miles Turner.
There you go, Miles Turner. I apologize, Turner. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect you like that. What somebody does in their personal time is their shit. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about it. It's game 3. Let's calm down, people. As Keith said, let's walk off the ledge, reel it in. You know what I'm saying? And we should
I'm
be
gonna hang by the
fine.
window though. I'm gonna hang by the window just in case. Just in case.
You know, you could look at the window. You could, you know what I'm saying. You can stand by it, but
Listen,
you know what I'm saying. Don't jump out.
I'm gonna be
It's
like
game 3.
I'm gonna be like the nosy lady in the Bronx with the pillow on the window. You here for you here for months? You don't pay no rent. You pay no rent. You can't park there. You can't park. I'm telling people what to do from close to the window.
Oh my god.
I
I
don't
lived
know.
in the 6th floor, so I don't know nothing about
Oh
that.
yeah. So I don't know. I like the game against Milwaukee. I think it's gonna be another challenge for us. I think we've had a lot of games that were a lot of energy. So I think today them having tired legs, the Cleveland game was two, back to back energy games. A lot of impact on there. So the fact that you're gonna have 3 of our main rivals within the same week is a lot. So I mean, I was a little doing. I was doing the most early. I'm trying to be sympathetic. I did say there's gonna be a couple of games where we might have our legs not under this. This is definitely one of the games. Again, being the Heat, I didn't want that, but again, I'm all right with it. The Bucks is gonna be a little more tougher game. I think definitely don't want to go 2-2, but I think we definitely have the ability. I think the players who missed a lot today, Clarkson was forcing. I think he's gonna see to let the game come to him. I don't think you're gonna see a 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 4 from the field goal from Shaman. I thought that was incredible. That was to me the barometer when you have this guy that's missing like that in open shots. You already know. But I salute the Knicks for fighting back. I think we're gonna get a W in Milwaukee. It's gonna be a lot closer, 3-point, 4-point game, something like that. I think Carl Anthony has a redemption game in that game. So I think he plays big when it's against Miles Turner. So I think with Miles Turner, he's gonna have he's gonna be ready for that game. Too much time in the boom.
There's no boom boom in the boom boom room now. Come on now, we know the rule.
Oh damn. Anyway, yes, it's raining men. So I like that game. New Knicks. He's probably gonna miss the game on there. Go ahead, Machete.
Back once again. Like I was saying, okay, so the next schedule going forward after we play the Bucks, right? So we're playing at the Bucks, right? And then October for Halloween we're playing at Chicago, the #1 team in the East right now. And then November 2nd we're playing at Chicago. I don't know if it's at home, and then Washington, and then Minnesota for the next 5 games. So it's going to be Chicago, Washington, Minnesota, Brooklyn, Memphis, then Orlando. So schedule looks, and it looks like we're playing them all at home. Other than the 2 away games at Chicago and Milwaukee, looks like we may be playing Chicago at home, Washington at home. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're playing home or away, but after Milwaukee, we're playing Chicago twice, Washington, Minnesota, Brooklyn, Orlando.
I think the next two games.
Memphis, Orlando.
I think the next 2 games are gonna give us a chance to gel, get that chemistry together. It's good that you have a game that you have some adversity or learn to find out when your legs are tired. What can you do to rest? Maybe they just thought they had it and they were chilling outside of Miami and didn't get the rest that they needed, the proper sleep. Because Mikal Bridges is always with the proper rest. He's more of a homebody, so I'm pretty sure he wasn't at the boom boom room. I'm pretty sure he went back to just chill. The others, I don't know. The others, I don't know. It looks like they was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Clarkson, I think they was enjoying themselves. Is what I'm saying. I think they was enjoying themselves in Miami, and we'll call it up. I like the Milwaukee game. I think we're gonna have a redemption game. I think you're gonna see the others play a little bit better. Yabusele needs a game though. 3 games rough, a little bit of the season. I need to see a game for Yabusele. I need to see an 8.6 rebound type of game. Something like that. I need to see a little more from Yabusele. Little, I know it's a little slower for him, but Two Shot says he needs to cut down about 20, 25 pounds maybe. I don't know if he can do that in the
Maybe
season.
more. Maybe more. I
I
don't know.
don't know if he's going to be able to get to that in the in season though. That's going to be a little challenging. But I got us with a W. New Knicks. How do you think we do against the Milwaukee Bucks in the Tuesday game?
Uh, I mean, we should get the win if they're in fifth, seventh place. We're in fifth. Pretty sure we'll get the dub, and pretty sure guys will have their act together. And if Mike Brown has his act together, he should get some type of feedback from this loss and address the issues that we're having. Like Trusha said, the bench cannot go 1-18. No player should be, having getting into the game and leaving the game with 0 points. I don't care what it is, get a layup, something. Like it's not that complicated.
Yo, and you know what? Let me
If you shot,
go ahead. You Knicks finish
if
that.
all you're doing is shooting threes, if all you're doing is shooting threes and you're seeing the shit's not going in, you can't get a fucking layup and put some numbers on the board for yourself. Then what the fuck are we doing?
You,
But I think he'll have everything addressed and ready to go.
but you know what that
You know,
we didn't mention here, but a catalyst for this game shows the importance of Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride, when we was down on those last couple of games, it was Deuce's big shots that got us into the game. When we was down in a couple of the games, it was his diving for the ball, getting the strip on Donovan Mitchell, causing those turnovers. So it shows his impact that's missing in this game. Those extra possession, tough challenges, those lockdown defensive plays, the clutch three shows the importance of how Deuce is missed, even in a game just like this. His energy, his momentum, his playmaking, his shots, his defense also inspires the other players. Because sometimes when you don't have it going like how we had it tonight, that you have players on off night, sometimes it's just that shot, that momentum. You know what I'm saying? That someone just does something to get you back in it. And it took us a little bit too late in that fourth quarter to get it going.
exactly. Yeah,
Excellent point. Excellent point.
Can I say something about Jabusali real quick? This is just my opinion, and I've always said this about players who are coming and moving into NY for the first time. You're not knowing, getting acclimated. They got to get acclimated. These guys, they're just coming in. This is a guy that played FIBA the summer before for his team. You know, did did all right. Still got in there. He was in great shape, and all of a sudden had moved to New York. From Europe or wherever the hell he was from. In Philly, wherever he was, and he also played really good for Philly as a backup center for Embiid. So I ain't too worried about him and his weight and his conditioning. But I do feel that guys who are just coming into the New York for first time, getting acclimated, new home, new environment, new arena, new team and everything. You gotta give him a little bit of time. He's only been here a couple of months, so he's fairly new to the whole team system, the city, the press, and then I'm sure that hopefully that they're getting a lot of practicing, and that and the traveling to Abu Dhabi and back to New York and then up and down, and I think it's all kind of, you gotta give him a little bit of time to get acclimated. And he does look a little bit on the heavy side, but that could be a plus for us. Maybe that's just the way he is. He's just a big bulky guy. As long as he's trying to get those threes up and get those shots in there. That's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, it's like Cat said, it's winning. Winning solves everything. No matter how tired they are, that they don't have their legs, if they have an off night, if they're playing home or if they're playing away, it's about winning. And so these guys have to gel. It's like Josh Hart said in the beginning. Now it's all about gelling. So these guys just, you got to give them a little bit of time, I think. Especially these guys coming in first time. Clarkson and Yabusele and these other guys are just coming in first time to New York. Maybe at the end of the year, by the end of the season, they'll be a little bit more acclimated and have a better feel, for everything.
Do you think like in 20 games,
But
25 games,
I
or
do
by
think
Christmas
stuff.
he starts getting it a little more in rhythm?
I think that it does. And we've seen this before, where guys come to the team first time, and their first year. It happened when we got DiVincenzo and Hartenstein their first year. It took that 1 year after the second year. These guys were gelling. So it happens to everybody. It happened to Randall when he first came. He had his first year wasn't that great, but then the second year, same thing with Cat. Cat could have had a better year, even though Cat got us to the Eastern Conference, you know. But he's one of those rare guys. But he's in New York, and he probably has family, and it's easier for him to adjust because he's already from the area. He's from Jersey, But the other guys, you got to give them that first year. They weren't as to their potential as they would be in the second year. So you just gotta give this guy Yabusele a little bit of time. Yeah, he looks a little heavy right now, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right, man. And also Brown is playing all these guys that have never really played together. You got Yabusele and Clarkson mixed in there with Sham. We're not really playing our veteran team, and even our veteran team are having a little bit of a time trying to adjust. These guys just tonight didn't have the shots weren't going in. I mean, it wasn't like they didn't have good looks and they weren't trying to find each other, and they were fighting for the 50-50 ball, but the shots just weren't in. So it could just be that they were tired. It's just one thing, and how they fucked it up at the end. That's.
Well, I mean
That's my thought.
that goes to the point that I said in the beginning of the pod that Cat and Bridges took time to adjust, and right now Yabusele and Clarkson is taking that same time to adjust. Now, and now that Bridges and Cat got adjusted, now they hit the reset button with a new offensive system. So now it's like, yeah, they know themselves more or less now, but now they got to know themselves under this new system and find out where they're going to be at. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's a reset of a new adjustment, basically for everybody.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, I agree.
Go
I'm sorry. I agree. I agree with New Knicks. What he's saying. There's also guys trying to find their place. It's a combination of the newness and also these guys in a new system trying to find their place and just getting accustomed to one another. But I'm sure that they will find each other's spot on the floor, and yeah, it's just they'll get to know each other's tendencies, and all of that is gonna work. All the kinks are gonna work out. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
All right, let's see what happens.
The more the adversary, the better.
For me, I'm not judging them until 15 games. Yeah, I mean, once it's 15 games, then shit should be in motion.
And if at this rate,
not even at 5 games yet. Yeah, I mean,
at this rate, and 3 games in, at 2-1, that the numbers are going to be good.
Yeah, all right, we ain't gonna jump off
So
the ledge.
did he just talk himself off the ledge?
No. I said
he's like,
no. I said that at the rate we're going, 3 games in, 2-1 in 15 games, it looks good.
He said he has to talk it out. He says he has to talk it out. So he has to.
If we're 2-1 in 3 games,
I'm trying to follow, but it's taking me left and right
at
and
15
center
and 15
and all the way
games,
around.
we should be like really good, and we should be good. And then and looking at looking at the 5 games that I just looking at the schedule, the next 5 games playing those teams, what do you think our record's gonna be? Who are the weaker teams in in the next 5 games, the next 6 games that I just read out, half those games, those guys are already ahead of us. The Chicago's and whoever the fuck I said we're on the schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, in the next 15 games, I'm thinking we'll be maybe 12-3. Yeah, I mean, if that's gonna be our record for the first 15 games, you know what I mean, in judgment, we're starting off good. But if it teeters off to where we're 7-7 or 8-7, then it's not gonna be good for Mike Brown.
Listen, I ain't gonna go too crazy. I was emotional today because it's the Heat. I hate the Heat. I can't stand the Heat, so I was emotional. I'm gonna let it ride. You guys, it's too early. New Knicks. Machete said it's too early, so I'm gonna chill. I was on the ledge a little bit. I was holding on, and two shots said that the shots wasn't falling. Tired legs. I let it ride. I let it slide today.
Bro, stop saying I said that. I didn't say
You
that.
guys heard it. You heard two shots said it was.
All right. You
Yo,
guys,
put it
all
in
right.
the chat. I
You
never
guys
said
ready?
they had tired legs. I just said they was
All
missing
right.
shots.
All right. Let's do this. Next 15 games, real quick. Next 15 games, real
New
quick.
Nick said
Next
it.
15 games. Let's do it real quick. Everybody gets a vote. All right. So we
Are we
got.
gambling right now? Are we gambling?
No, we're not gambling. We're just gonna just fucking just
We're
get this over with,
guessing. We're
man.
not gambling. We're
All
guessing.
right. We're gonna get real quick. So with Milwaukee,
FanDuel, this could be you.
at Milwaukee.
W.
W.
You Knicks.
Come on, man. Well, we can't. Oh, WW.
I'm just
I'm gonna
saying.
say it's a loss. I'm
Okay.
gonna go left.
Okay. I think it's a W. I said it's gonna be a close game, but I think because we lost today, we get a W. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if Deuce comes back, but I think because we'll fight back, we got a W on that.
At Chicago. That's a loss.
That's gonna be a close
That's a
one.
loss at Chicago.
Chicago's playing really good. I'm gonna give us a W. I'm gonna give us a W on that one. It's close. They're playing really good though, but I got a W.
2 shots.
W.
Unix.
Got us with a win.
Versus Washington. Oh no. So the next one after that is gonna be against Chicago, but it looks like it's gonna be at home.
A home and home?
November
No,
2nd.
no. Actually,
At home against Chicago.
I'll give us a loss on the away. I'll get after the Bucks game. I'll give us a loss there, and then we beat them at home the next game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll give us a
I
loss.
got
I'll give us a loss at Chicago. They're playing really good at their home. I'll give us a loss there, and then a win at the Garden.
I got 3 W's so far.
Okay.
Unix.
So we played Chicago not back to back, but 2 games back to back, basically.
A home and home.
Oh, wait.
I got us with a win.
Both times. Okay.
Yeah, home and home. Home there
We
and
get
home.
1 day rest. We get 1 day rest November 1st, and then November 2nd we play. It looks like Chicago at home,
And then we got a back to back. So right after that Chicago, we play Washington.
and that's a back to back. And then after that, then Washington comes in.
W.
I got us with a win.
Listen, I got us with a W.
We got
Me
back to back.
too. Me too.
My hopes is that Washington
That's a
gets
win.
demolished so bad that they buy out C.J. McCullough and Middleton, and then we pick them up for the dirt cheap. But carry on.
Oh my goodness, bro! You always want
Then
to.
November 5th, my sister's birthday at Minnesota's gonna come in. Ooh,
Yo,
I got that L.
they're gonna what?
Minnesota's coming in. That's gonna be pretty tough, man. I think we got. It's gonna be tough. We got them.
I got the L on that one.
I think we get the win against them because Cat is gonna light it up.
Then November 9th, we got versus Brooklyn. Brooklyn's coming in. That's a win.
What's Brooklyn doing?
That's a wash. That's a wash.
What are they doing?
Bro.
Hey,
Can you stop saying that?
yeah, all right. I got to win on that one. Listen, we can't go down the whole schedule. We're gonna have to sometime close this pod. We're gonna go down. He's gonna
Nah, just
he,
15 games. Just 15 games.
Dale.
That was game number 6. Okay. Next one is versus Minnesota. Memphis comes in November 11th, Veterans Day. That's my dad's birthday. They come in Memphis.
We got a
So
W there.
we win that one.
We got a W.
We got that one.
When?
We got a W.
Yo,
Then
I got
November
it.
12th, we got Orlando. Orlando's coming in. These are games that it looks like they're going to be at MSG.
They are
Orlando
MSG.
comes in.
Orlando gets that W.
That's
That's another back to back.
Orlando gets that W. Orlando's gonna get that W.
We play Memphis, and then we play Orlando the 12th. Whoa, I
Back to
think we
back.
get an L.
I think we lose to Orlando there.
give us a loss on the second game.
Yeah, Orlando.
Then the 14th we play Miami. This is where it gets real good. The 14th we play Miami. Miami comes
Twice.
in,
We play them twice that week. Back, basically not back
and
to
then
back.
they come in, and then on the 17th we go down to Miami.
I got a win at home and a loss again away at Miami. Strip clubs open.
We're not losing twice, nigga. You drunk.
At Miami, they're good at home. They're one of the better teams at home. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, there's a lot of partying in Miami.
I got us winning
You
at
live in
home.
Miami. I lived there all my life. There's too much to do in Miami. Just especially when you got millions.
Nah, but they're only gonna have
Especially
yeah,
when
and
you
they
got
could have
millions.
3 days to do it because
Five,
we're gonna play them. We're gonna play them in New York on the 14th. Then the 15th, 16th. That means that they got the 15th, the 16th to relax and chill because we play them again in Miami on the 17th. So they could have that that relax and chill time, the 15th and the 16th in Miami. So I got us with an L in Miami. I got us with a win on the 14th and an L on 17th.
Me too.
And that's the 10th game. The 11th game is going to be at Dallas.
We're gonna have a W there.
That's a win.
2 shots. Where you at? Where's 2 shots?
Dallas.
Overall, in the
AD.
15 games, I'm gonna say something around 10-5.
Nah, I got.
Then
He's
November
asking.
22nd at Orlando. That's the 13th game. Then the 14th game is going to be at Brooklyn. Then the 15th game is going to be at Charlotte. At Orlando.
The games I'm iffy about is Memphis, the 2 Magic games, and that's pretty much it.
I'll say 9-6. I'll say we'll go 9-6. They'll be somewhere. We could do better, but 9-6 in 15 games, which is still a good.
That's really good. Yeah.
I think we go 9-6 in the
I
next
say
15
it.
games.
I say 11-4.
That'll be amazing. Which
I
is
got
would be
10 and
amazing.
5.
which is doable.
10 and 5.
But I think 9-6 to be on the more modest side that Mike Brown gets everybody rolling. We got we got Bulls twice. We got Washington, Grizzlies. We got Brooklyn. We got Brooklyn again. So we got some games that are winnable. So I think we can go 9-6.
Keith, jot that shit down.
Nice.
You got 11-4, 9-6, and I'm 10-5.
He said, "What would the
And
record be with podcast T?"
Yo, he taking shots like nonstop,
Hey,
bro.
happy early birthday. Let's go. Listen, we're gonna get a W. We ain't gonna go through the whole roster, but in the next 15 games, I got us 9-6. We'll be going through each individual game.
About 10 and 5.
I think we got the W against the Bucks, and then after the Bucks, we got the game, which is after that, which is against the Bulls. I'm not gonna be doing a Halloween show. If you guys want to do it, you can. I'm gonna be chilling with my fam that day. We don't celebrate that, so we'll be here chilling. Y'all want to do that show? You can. I'm not doing that, but we will be here Sunday. We will be here back for the Sunday. I'll be here for the Sunday game.
What do we decide on Tuesday?
We could talk about it if we go live. I'll put a notification out there if y'all want to do one for Tuesday.
All right.
right, but we'll talk.
After the game, I'm down. But before that, I'm gonna be busy.
If you got your notifications on, we might be on Tuesday. You know, we do these little pop ups when we can. We grown folks. We got things happening here. This is still the outro. I've been still trying to do the outro. 37 minutes later. This has been the, you know, we can't just make it easy for you guys. We got to keep you on your toes. Just when you thought we was ending it, we bring it right back and hit you with more stats. Machete gives you with more stats. He keeps doing it. He doesn't want to talk about podcast T. He doesn't want to hear about.
Hey, you know, we do our shows few and far. We do our shows few and far in between. So when we talk about stuff, is because you may not see us for a week or so. So we got it all covered because everything we talk about right now, you're gonna see everybody talking about it for throughout the week. We covered all the topics tonight. All right.
Missing,
now we're gonna watch everybody follow and go off of what we were saying. Right, Knicks? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Because
Machete was 10-5. Machete was 10-5, right?
Listen, well, what I gotta say to everybody is that we don't have a set base topic to talk about because we're so high and random that we just spread all over the place.
You just set the base topics to talk about.
When we do that, we hear a lot of echoes through the mountains. Yeah, there's a lot of echoing through the mountains. Yeah, I mean when we say hello, I hear 15 hellos. Okay. just
with the original source.
You know what I'm saying? We don't look. There's people out there who call themselves tall, but they're sitting on our shoulders. Just saying. I'm just kidding. You know, but it's all love. It's all love. We just it's all fun. Yeah, we love everybody. We support, but we different. We just say we different. That's all we're saying. We unique with a T at the end.
We just saying that you heard it here first.
We unique.
At the Organic Fanatic Show, we talked about it. We talked about the schedules. We can hear everybody copping and falling behind.
Hey, Machete. So Keith Watkins said Castle King 9-6, 2 shots is 10-5. New Knicks 11-4. What was you for the 15? For the record,
10-5.
10-5. Okay, 10-5. Like 2 shots. All right. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna Sunday for show. We'll be here back Sunday for sure. Maybe let us know. You like the late night? I know we competing with other people, but you know what I'm saying? We do it different. You guys like the late night? We might be doing it around the same time frame, 8:30, 9 o'clock, moving forward. I try spending time with my family after work. So on a Sunday, I do work on Sundays. I know. This sucks. I don't. Anyway, and it helps the brothers out. I help get these guys out here because they like bats. They don't come out in the daytime. They got to be out here late night people. I'm missing my nap for you guys, so you guys better appreciate it. I'm 10 minutes away from yawning, so I'm gonna outro this piece. Machete, final take, outro. What's your outro, Dale?
Here we got my final takes. We're gonna try to go 10-5. Everybody's gonna get adjusted. We're gonna do better. We're playing a lot of games at home, and yeah, let's get this practice in. Let's see more tired legs.
New Knicks.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to the QB of the podcast. Well, shout out to 2 Shots for always being amped up to do a pod. Shout out to Machete for staying past his senior citizen hours. Yeah, I mean, Mike the Specialist. Your energy is felt in the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the echoey mountains that we speak upon. And yeah, we out of here.
Hey, salute to my brother. Salute to my cousin. Always love. 2 Shots. Your outro. What you got?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the panel. You already know. Appreciate you having me. Shout out to the chat. Keith, you was on one today, so keep it up. I appreciate it. It was hilarious. Shout out to Replay Gang. Even though we don't see you currently, we see you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know how you feel. We can have a little interaction. You know what I'm saying? And what is that? What does that mean?
500. Keep going.
500.
Keep going.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All
Get
right.
us to 500, man. Let's do that. We trying to get the merch out. Homie got the merch in the works. So I'm trying to get a few hats, man. He sent us some demos and shit. It's fire. I need it. I want it. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Knicks in their new blue uniforms, the city edition, whatever it is they got out
He
there.
just added 10 more
You know,
minutes to the
let's
outro. You see, he can't help it.
I didn't even know we had new
He
unis.
just added 10 more minutes every time. We're going on 47 minutes, but Machete, I want to hang with you, bro. I want to hang with you too, but my nap is calling. I need some no-dos to hang with you bros, okay? Let me go. Salute to you guys. Hey, salute to the chat. Salute to Size 9. Keith Watkins in the building. M Special. Always love for you, my ninja. Appreciate you, my brother, for showing out. He's actually sleeping. I'm calling it out. He's napping. He's not even in the chat no more. He's sleeping right now. Salute to the New York Giants, even though you guys are sucking balls now. Special
Don't
recovery.
do that. Don't do that.
Special recovery to
Yeah, don't go there. Don't do that. Don't do
Special
that.
recovery to Scatable. Tough injury for you.
Start talking to my Giants.
Great season for the most part for what he had. I wish you a speedy recovery, Scatable. We appreciate you. Terrible loss for you, but that's only the beginning. You're gonna come back even better and stronger. Tough injury, tough loss for the New York Giants. But next man up. Salute to the new Knicks. Salute to Machete. Salute to Two Shots. Go for 2 shots. Dile. Dale. Porque tú eres un dominicano. Tienes que interrumpir. Dale.
Yo, put it in the chat. Homie floated the idea of having an all NBA channel. So if you want that, put it in the chat. Let us know.
For people who watch.
Hey, one last thing. To the kosher no show, we was just kidding, alright? So just don't come after niggas. We was just joking.
I don't even know why you even brought it up. I don't even know why I don't even know why y'all even joke and just leave shit alone. And I don't understand why you do that for, bro. We got,
That cool, nigga. They eating Strombolis laughing.
They having a good time. That's what we do out here. The 5 families. We're the 4 families. A 4 pot. You know, would be the fifth member right here would be Podcast T.
Listen, I know Big Nose Tony. Don't fuck with me.
We know people that we don't want to say about the people that we know. Because if we say we know people, then, some people disappear. That's what they say. Allegedly. I don't know. I hear things. Sometimes they say. Sometimes we see it. Allegedly. We're going to go out of here. We're trying to close
I'm
the
out.
show.
Peace.
Oh, here we go. Look. He's scared. He's running. They saw your face already. They know who you are.
I'll tell him, yo, Mike, hit the fucking exit.
Hey, appreciate everybody. If you a New York Knicks fan, sometimes we spaz, sometimes we go left, sometimes we go crazy. But if you are allergic to fun, if you hate laughing, don't subscribe. If you like having a good time, we them guys, we them boys, not the Cowboys, because they are not boys. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them.
We not boys. We not the other boys either, nigga. We not the other boys either.
Not the mother boys. Well, we appreciate you guys. Always love for you guys. If you guys like it, we're going to be at Sundays. This might be our regular time. You know what I'm saying? Got these old heads out here with the, you know what I'm saying? Give a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We appreciate you guys. Till the next time. Appreciate you guys. We out of here. You heard? Peace. I don't even know how to stop this. You might hear us still talking because I don't know. I might be stopping, but stuff like that. Keep going. Yeah. Stop recording. Love you guys. Appreciate you.
New York City. New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody's starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at 3.